with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Today we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest between these road warriors and the home team. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Set. Blue check. Black foot.
Right up the gut. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And they're going to have a first down now.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, gets the ball rolling.
Going to the ground again on first. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Ready. Check.
First down, and they go right back to it. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Running for the marker on second. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They get 23 on that one, and that's going to bring up first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Just a yard left to go on second down.
At the 3-yard line.
Yellow, 22.
Dropping back to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
He'll look to throw. That one connects. And in he goes for the touchdown. These guys finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Extra point attempt coming up. Point after is up and through. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Our home team, nothing.
to the touchdown. They'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
He's definitely one of the stars in this league, a true franchise quarterback. And when you're at this level, Kate, you want to put your imprints on this game right from the jump.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. From the gun, a give to Brown. Through the middle. Solid running here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. These guys finish off their opening drive. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And his guys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around.
45, 1. Cut.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready. Big check, pink. Set.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Blue striker. Blue 36, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Check white, down. Black, 90, ready.
Plowing up the middle. He is down to the 30-yard line. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that gives him a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a 1st down.
Result is a 1st down.
A split second, all to get the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that 1st by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43. Set.
Give now to the running back. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's good
Blue check.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hut.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. Here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, that expected defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, play action. That's Harris on the right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 47-yard line.
Reno.
Get the fullback involved here. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Gonna keep this one and go. And he's gonna be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the 1st.
Lofts it deep right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're gonna stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan and haul in a heck of a souvenir. So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. They're going to try and throw it here. Makes the catch. He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go. Set,
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Watch out.
2nd and 11.
Come on, set.
25-yard line.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back for the start of the 2nd. Our visiting offense out in possession of the ball. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Hand off to the back. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. On now comes their punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
Fourth down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Another drive coming up for this offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Here's the backup. First throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's a return from the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And their touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. We've set it downs for them from the 31. They'll run here on first down. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives him the first.
A gain of 16 yards. Results in a first down.
Another carry for him. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down is at the 41-yard line.
Back to the well again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a first down.
Here's the give. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
They hand this one off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game at 21. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Slot man motioned over. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Go play action on first down. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And they finally drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
17 yards. Result is a first down.
Going ground here. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. Back to 60.
Right up the gut. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
To pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He hands it off. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. About 6. This is 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one's caught. Smith has it. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team, 41.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now outruns their offense to take over. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tag. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
We put a receiver in motion left. Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. A lot of mess on the move here. And that is a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. 1st and 10 from the 32. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Trying the handoff. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
There's the handoff. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
60 by 6, 60 by...
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is a textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's a run on 4th down. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Slack, Viking, and team.
And he's down to almost... Oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Takes the hands off, now to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
Let's go now. 79 Bronco. Cowboy 80. Trap 60.
4th down, pass coming. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. I think we all saw their shoulders slump in unison when they saw that flag come out. They knew what that call was going to be.
And if he could, you know he'd dig a hole 10 feet under and go hide in it. You do not want to be the guy who gave this drive new life.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he carries it in for the touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Our home team.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Their offense running back out now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Unlock
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Steps up and he's running with it. There he goes again. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
This one's caught. And in he goes for the touchdown. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. And they've got a little over 30 seconds to work with. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground and start this one off. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. I mean, they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the final play of our first half. The final throw before the break. He's throwing deep to the left side. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott, not a big window for those halftime speeches. They're right back out of the locker room and set to resume play with the 3rd quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Ford straight ahead. Keeps away from one. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Bronco 80.
To throw here on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down around the 34. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
No! Bring it.
Here's a design run. He's got it in the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And the 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
This is going to end behind the line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. The decision is to take the 3. Out comes the field goal unit for this try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. There's a flag down, and if this is defensive, could give him a 1st down. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense holds him at the 2, Brock. He can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
No gain on the
Setting
play.
up, 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Roll!
And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys take the lead right away in half number 2. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. This offense ready to get going again now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hand off to the back. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Let's go now.
They'll run for this. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
It's a turnover.
Come on.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll step up, and there he goes. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. They give up the middle to 4. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
He tucks it and takes off. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Hey!
Quarterback run here. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. They closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. This time it's a passing play. Escapes the and the ground game works for the touchdown.
The kicker
Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down.
He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Ready?
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Slot receivers headed left. Here's a throw. Completed over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Setting up to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become 2, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd
10
down.
yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
Another carry for him. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
At the 29-yard line.
2nd down, run by 4. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
The 37-yard line.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. It's forward on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first. You're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Brock don't switch. Brock don't switch.
And 9 yards to go.
No throw. 3rd and long. On the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Secures this at the 17. He's brought down before the return gets far. Now this offense getting set to work here. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11. At the 25-yard line.
Back to the well again. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Down in the 4th. Offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
The give here on 2nd. And he takes it down to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Let's go.
Right up the gut. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. These guys now within 1 score in the 4th. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And his guys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Visitors 42.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Now start on the ground. It's 4. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Ford. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He has the touchdown. These guys go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. That one right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14.
Home team 56. Visitors 42.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returnable from the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Give now to the running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Result is a 1st down.
1st down, play action. Oh no, they get him yet again! And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
Ford straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Now 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Pass play now. He has the first over the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Running is Ford. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Viking 18.
Send one of the tight ends in motion right. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Running it after the penalty. He hits the opening for about 9 yards, but still 3rd down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.